Hi everybody, this is Robin from the J, wishing you all a very happy new year. So if your New Year's resolution or one of your goals this year is to start exercising, or if you've been away from exercise for a while and are in the process of getting back, all you need to get going is 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week is all you need to start. So today, I'm gonna run through a circuit with 10 exercises. I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to give you some modifications as well so that you can get a 10-minute workout. Now you do need to start off with a little bit of warm-up. You can warm up with some jumping jacks, some mountain climbers, some jump rope, 2 to 3 minutes of that, just some movements, some basic arm stretches, curls in, all right, get some arm swings, just nice and easy movements, getting blood moving and getting our joints nice and warmed up and ready to work. Maybe just some light squats is another way to do it. Or you can do what they call an inchworm, where you start standing up and you reach all the way down to the ground, and then you walk out to your plank here, and then you're gonna walk your hands back to your feet and all the way up. So 3 to 4 minutes is all you need to get warm. You wanna get a little sweat going, get the blood pumping, and then we're gonna start off with our circuit. We've got 10 exercises. All right, and I'm going to show you the modifications as well. So the first exercise is forward lunge, okay? That just means we're stepping forward to lunge and coming back. Now make sure to keep yourself nice and upright for this, all right? Deep step, I'm going to show you from the side position here. There you go, proper lunge, and push off and go back. Now if a forward lunge is a little much for you, you can also do a step back lunge or a reverse lunge. It's a little bit easier. So you can just step back and then come back up. So not quite as much load, all right? And again, if you've got some knees or hip aches, you don't have to go quite as deep, all right? That's totally up to you. The second one is a mountain climber, all right? This one's gonna be down from the floor. Now generally we start with 1 foot forward, all right? And we're gonna switch feet and bring that other foot forward. That is 1 right there, okay? So as far as our count, that's 1. Now if you wanna modify this, start in the plank position, step up and back, step up and back. You can do that as your modification. Each side is going to be 1, okay? So you gotta do left and right to get 1. Then we're gonna do narrow squats. So our feet are a little bit closer together, just inside shoulder width. Same process as a regular squat. We're gonna push the butt back, lower down, keep the chest up and come back. I'm gonna show you that from the side position. All right, nice and strong here in the core as well. Fourth exercise is in-out push-ups. So that means we're going to start with the hands in and then go back out, all right? Each position is 1, all right? So you've got to do the in and the out to get 1 rep, all right? So we'll start with the in position. So inside the shoulders here, down and up, and then outside the shoulders, down and up. Excellent, all right? So that's our push-ups. Modify those push-ups. We can do them on our knees. You can also do them up against a wall. So if you're doing them on your knees, come down on your knees. It's easiest if you keep our feet up here. We'll do the same type of push-up. We'll go down, and then we'll go out, and down, and up. That's our modification. And again, you can do those up against a wall, up against a post, just narrow hands for 1 position, and then go back out wide for the other position. The 5th exercise, Russian twist. All right. So for this one, we're gonna be down on the ground. All right, you wanna lean back a little bit to create a little bit of load. The easiest position is your heels down on the ground. If you want a little bit more, you can raise those heels up, all right? So the movement is, we touch down on one side, come back to the center, touch down on the other side, come back to the center. Both sides equals 1 rep. And if you want even more, straighten those legs completely out, keep them above the ground, and back and forth. This is the hardest version of all 3 positions. So heels down, heels up, or legs straight, all right? And again, we're focusing on those abs and getting the obliques for this one. Next exercise is our ski skaters. We can do this either in a plyometric style, or we can do this by stepping, all right? Plyometric, we're gonna start, I'm gonna give a span of about 6 feet. I'm gonna jump over, I'm gonna bring this other leg behind, touch the ground, and immediately spring back, okay? There and back is 1. I can do this in a step form as well. So I can step, bring my leg back, touch, step, bring my leg back and touch. Again, there and back is 1. Next, we've got the inchworms. We use this as our warm-up. We can use this again. So reach up nice and tall, all the way down to those toes, walk it out, all right, and then walk it back. Now, if you want to add a little bit of modification for this, all right, by the way, if that's a little bit too tough for you, you can bend your knees to get down. So reach up, bend the knees, then walk yourself out, all right, and then bend the knees to come back, and then up. Keeping the legs straight or harder, bending the knees makes it a little bit easier. And if you want to add even a little bit more, let's add a push-up once we get out there. So we're going to walk those hands out. We're going to get out here, we're going to add that push-up, and then we're going to come back all the way to the top, all right, just to get a little bit extra. Now, next is swimmers and Superman, okay? The modification is Superman, the exercise is swimmers. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go opposite arm and leg, keep that plank position, raise them up and out, and then alternate sides each time. Each set of sides is 1, so that's left, right, and that is 1. Now, if we want to modify that, we're going to modify for Superman, which means we're just going to be doing the arm portion of this, okay? So we can come down here and raise the arm and raise the other arm, and that's 1. If you want to do an Aquaman, it's just the legs. Raise one leg, raise the other leg, that also is 1. So there's some modifications for that. Then we've got Curtsy Lunge, all right? This is the 9th exercise. So feet together, we're gonna step back and lower down, touch that ground, and right back up. Step back, lower down, touch that ground, right back up. If this is a little strenuous on the knees, if that creates that twisting motion, creates any kind of issue with your knee, you can also do side step outs. So you can step the leg out and then step the leg out. So it's a side step, actually side leg raises. Sorry, side leg raises. All right, so again, each side, doing each leg, that's 1 rep. So left and right, that's 1 rep. And the last exercise is the plank, feet in and out. So we're down in plank, the toes are down, the feet are together. We're gonna go out and then back in. So it's a wide, then a narrow. So out, in, out, in. Every time we go out and in, that's 1. You can also step out and then step back in, all right? So now there's 2 different ways you can do this exercise. One is to simply do 10 reps each exercise and repeat as many times as you can in 10 minutes. The second way you can do this workout is EMOM style, which means every minute on the minute. So you will need a timer or a stopwatch. If you have a timer and it repeats, set it to 1 minute and just let it repeat 10 times. If you're using a stopwatch, you'll actually have to watch your stopwatch and start on the top minute every single time. So we're gonna start the timer, all right? It's gonna be for a minute. We're gonna get anywhere between 10 to 20 reps of the first exercise, which is forward lunges, and then whatever's left of that minute, we're gonna rest, okay? So I'm gonna get my 10 forward lunges. That's 1. I'm gonna keep going here. That's 2, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If it takes me 40 seconds to do those 10 reps, then I have 20 seconds to rest before starting the second exercise of mountain climbers. And you'll do that for each exercise each minute. So I hope that this gives you at least a little bit of an option as a way to start back working out or start a workout for the first time. Remember, all you need is just 10 to 15 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week to really start those habits. That's the most important thing, getting consistent, getting regular in your workouts. I wish all of you the happiest of New Year's and the best luck with all of your resolutions and goals.